كافي ولا أردها؟
أقل شيء عليه 270 أقل شيء.
كافي تعرف ليه كيف ياخذ السيارات؟
لا إله إلا الله. اسكت شوية بس. شوية حاضر كل ما فاضي الدنيا شوي هاي
ميت واحد ميت هنا ميت واحد واحد ميت صوص ميتين صوص ميتين فسستيني حتى بيهم مصطفى.
Was obtained by Vice News, filmed by the men of the Libyan Coast Guard.
Well, it's been nearly 2 months since Libyan leader Muammar Gaddafi was killed. The video of him being brutalized by rebels in his own stronghold have made the rounds on the internet and sparked debate. Now, Russian Prime Minister Vladimir Putin says the U.S. had direct involvement in the death of Gaddafi. Well, joining me now to talk about this investigative journalist Wayne Madsen, who returned
to the
from Libya not too long ago. Welcome, Wayne. So first, I want to ask you your reaction to Prime Minister Vladimir Putin's statement.
Some are after the freedom they believe can be found in Europe and not at home.
The Gambia, also known as the Smiling Coast of Africa, is a small country with approximately 2 million people located in West Africa. It is famous for its golden sand beaches, high tourism, and its history regarding slavery.
For 22 years,
the country was led by the former president Yahya Jammeh and his regime. He ruled the country in dictatorship, and the local inhabitants had no freedom of speech, no civil rights, no jobs, and nothing to survive on. Between 2010 and 2011, the youth of the Gambia were tired of being silenced and restless. They had spent their lives in school, and when they had graduated, there were no job prospects for them. Frustration grew, and the youth of the Gambia began to dream of a better life in the Western world. Through the media, they saw how they could live a better life with good jobs, high wages, and great healthcare. However, many of them knew that a visa application would probably get rejected. Instead, they took the illegal route, where a tough journey was awaiting them. An even tougher journey was awaiting them. Instead, they took the illegal route, where a tough journey was awaiting them. I think, therefore I am. If the world we live in is built on knowledge, and knowledge is for the privileged, and privilege is for those in power, and power is for the elite, then what happens to the rest of us? Did we arrive into this world to obey, to follow, and to survive? Are we meant to sit back and watch the elite rule, control, and live a reality that is constructed by them, but only for us? Whilst their idea of reality is a distant dream for the 99% of us, staring through a glass window, yearning to bathe in champagne, sleep in beds made of gold, and feeling them eating our flesh while we can never reach. On our side of the window, we become more bitter, segregated, and we turn on each other instead of lifting each other up. But isn't that what they want? To keep us distracted, creating a spectacle while they gain power, control, and rulership? I think, therefore I am. They are the brain, and us, the others. we are the body. René Descartes, 1596 to 1650. Milano, the city of fashion and culture, has a reputation for high fashion and tasteful designs. For several years, they have hosted the Milan Fashion Week, where high-class androgynous gowns have been displayed on catwalks. Milan is also known as the home of Da Vinci. It also is the home of the beautiful and popular Duomo. The other side of Milan creates a great contrast from Milan's reputation and reality. Migrants and refugees from the east and west have settled in the center of Milan, where they have been abandoned by the rest of Europe.
I am traveling to Milan to conduct my field research for my final project and dissertation. I am investigating what happened when taking the back way and the living conditions after arriving in Europe. When arrived in Italy, I am meeting an old friend of mine who I met in the Gambia back in 2014. He had left a year later to pursue a better life and to provide for himself and his parents. I came in contact with him for the first time when he arrived in Libya. We had lost contact, but he reached out when he arrived in Italy. He began to tell me his story, and the more I heard, the more I knew that I needed to find out more about this back way. Today is the first time I meet him since 2014, and I am here to find out more about his journey and the back way. How you been?
I'm okay.
Yeah? So how is Italy? It's nice. It's beautiful.
You see?
Do you like
it's very
it?
hot.
It's hot.
Yeah.
It is very hot. But I
Very
read the
hot.
letter to me. Today is actually not too hot.
Yeah.
Yeah?
And yesterday, weather is normal.
It's normal.
Yeah.
Well, it's very cold in UK, if that helps. Come on. How far are we traveling? From here to your house? 25 minutes.
Got left, right. Like the house, my boss, you know, they're playing at the house.
So you walk from yours to there?
Yeah.
What's your bus stop? Okay.
To go back to the place.
To go back to Brace.
Sorry, say that again. I didn't hear you.
We've been walking for a minute now.
Oh, yeah. It's a bit of a journey.
Yeah,
Not too bad though. I like the area.
it's beautiful. I like it.
Gotta keep it real, you know.
Ah,
Yeah, this is nice though. To be honest with you, I don't mind living here. But then again, situationship in it. So.
yeah. No, but it's beautiful. God, look at this. Am I walking on the road?
Yes, you are.
What?
Place looks dead though.
So where do you live? Number 12.
This big. Yeah.
Number 10.
Big.
Not bad. Someplace decent.
What's your name?
My name is Siddharth.
What's your last name?
Fal.
Siddharth Fal?
Yeah.
Yeah? How long have you been in Italy for?
2 years now.
2 years? How old are you?
24.
24?
Yeah.
So when did you move to this place?
Last week.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wednesday.
Last week, Wednesday?
Yeah.
So you've been here for a week?
Yeah.
More than a week?
More than a week now.
Yeah. How do you feel?
But this apartment, and I saw you the apartment, but you know, I don't like this apartment, and it's very, they don't organize this apartment for us, so it's crazy.
So you don't feel comfortable here?
No.
No? It's next to a store.
Yeah.
Is this store open?
Well,
Is it open?
clearly not now, but should be open.
This is the place. They live.
So this you share with people here?
Yeah, there are 3 people here, and here's my bed.
Come look here.
No.
Look at the kitchen.
Wow.
There's a shower in the kitchen.
Jesus.
Do you shower here?
So does anybody like maintain? Like come and maintain the house?
No.
You have to take care of it yourself.
You clean yourself?
Yeah.
So where's your bed? This is your bed?
Yeah, and this bed is ready.
Oh my God.
No, lift up.
You see?
Jesus.
Wow.
And nobody comes to fix it?
Nobody fix it.
And I tell them since day before yesterday, since I arrived here, I tell them the bed is not good, but they tell me they will change it still.
They haven't changed it?
No. That's why I cannot sleep here. I gotta sleep in the...
So you sleep in the living room?
Yeah. Like,
I'm so confused.
you see? That's why I'm sleeping here. So
you sleep in here?
The deception though, looks like a nice place, but in reality...
Yeah, in reality it's not what I expected at all. I'm like baffled. I'm so confused. Can we look at the bathroom? What is going on? This is not even a real bathroom. Is this even a house? Like, I mean,
I just don't get why there are bars on the window. Probably for security reasons, but makes you feel like you're in a prison.
I was literally about to say that I feel like I'm in like a cell. I mean, I'm so conflicted. Why isn't the shower in here? Why is the shower in the kitchen, which is in the bedroom?
Yeah.
oh, it's crazy.
So, which one is worst? Do you feel here or?
Because fele fu ma nekkoon dëgg la fu nga toogee si side la bathroom bi sa side, so you know ak fii nu ma mel nii dëgga fi kulut daal.
So which one is worst?
Here.
Here is worse.
Yeah.
You feel?
Yeah.
So before you moved here, you were living in a refugee camp.
Yeah.
when you came to Italy, was that the first place you lived in?
Yeah, that's the first place I live in.
So you've been there for 2 years, basically?
2 years, yeah.
Yeah. And how was it in the camp? How was the refugee camp?
Yeah, 30 people, and they say apartment, but it's not like apartment. But if they say apartment, 30 people, they're gonna live in there. Yeah.
How many bedrooms?
Like this bedroom, 3 people, sometimes 4 people in one bedroom.
And was it this big, the same size as what we just saw?
No.
Is it bigger or smaller?
It's small.
At the refugee camp?
Yeah.
And 4 people?
4 people.
Sleep in one bedroom?
Sleep in one bedroom.
Wow. So I want to go back to where your journey started.
Okay.
And your journey started in Gambia, am I right?
Yeah.
When did you leave Gambia?
2015.
What month?
June.
June.
Yeah.
So can we go back to that day that day you left Gambia? 1 week before you left, what was happening in your head? When did you decide, I am going to take this back way that you call it and travel between countries, cross borders to borders, checkpoint to checkpoint, now to reach Libya and then Italy? When did you decide that? What was happening? If you can take me back to that day when you make the decision of taking this way.
Well, Gambia, yoon bi musuma ko waaj te dama téye xaalis rek comme ni ko gars yi di defee wala sa nga am sa xarit lu fa nekk tam ñi expliqué na yoon bi lu fa nekk, you know. So man bu ma téye xaalis tamit suma loxo tagoo ma suma yaay tagoo ma suma papa, you know. Laa jaaree Banjul dem dog suma ticket ma buggee suma ticket ba pare so after ñu xam time bu boss bi di dem so time boobu laa make so ma xaar ba boss bi dem after si boobu laa demee Banjul jël suma ticket jël suma bagage pack suma things yëpp everything ñëw Banjul jël boss dox waaye moo doon dugg si boss bi tamit lu bëri tamit laa doon xalaat because maa ngi def yoon maa ngi jaar yoon bu nga xamante ne dafa danja bu nga xamante ne waaye lépp dama ko bayoon tamit si loxo yàlla because lépp lu waaye di def rek soo gëmee yàlla suñu borom rek dina la si jàppale.
You called your cousin before leaving. Your cousin is in Italy.
Yeah.
And you called him and you told him, I'm taking the road.
Yeah.
And he told you, this is how you take the road. You need to save money because every checkpoint and every border you have to pay to cross.
Yeah.
Did he tell you about the risk and the danger?
No, moom dafa ma wax ne laal yoon bi yëpp xaalis la daal.
So he just told you that you have to pay?
Yeah.
But you didn't know what was coming?
No.
You had no idea?
No. Bés mus na ñëw may am suma benn koto bu nga xamante ne kooku daf doon mën a jàppale nit ñi dem baag yooyu soo demee ba yàlla dimbale la nga dugg, you know. After si soo demee ba nga xam ne léegi yaa ngi commencé liggéey yow di nga gis yow after si da nga koo delloo xaalis bi so after si liggéeyantoon naa loolu ma ne kii su ma waree kii du ma ko wax dara sax waaye su ma waxee nii kaay ma jàppale la nga tukki, you know, dama koy wax ni non yow dama bëgg a reylu because fu mu nekk nii man loolu nga xam ne ma maa ko waroon a wax léegi fu mu nekk ma dama toog sax ma xalaat nii benn boy yu nga xamante ne ñu ma doon fréquenté ñëpp a loos ñëpp a dem sax bi maa ngi jógee ko Gambia like suma side maa ngi fa jógee ko around 6:30 ma egga Banjul.
In the morning?
No,
in the evening?
Yeah. After si bu ma eggee Banjul jël suma boss baa ngi war a take off around 8:30 yooyu noonu daal so foofu laa toog xaar suma boss bi bu ma demee ba dugg si biir boss ba toog si laa soog a xam ne fu mu nekk maa ngi dem bu nga xamante ne dootuma dellu si waat so lu bëri moo nekkoon suma xel bi daal ko around like suma yaay ku mel ni suma yaay xam nga so maa ngi bàyyi lu nga xamante ne gannaaw lu nga xamante ne moom nooy loolu daal. waaw bu ma eggee Mali tamit foofu da nga jëlaat du boss 7 places sax ngaa jël 7 places comme ñu gars yi di wax 7 people ñoo fa ne nekk 7 places daal ñeneen 7 places ñeneen ni car nga de jël comme gele yi nii waaye man 7 places laa jël after si nga fay 6,000 xaw ma 7,000 francs CFA 700 CFA. waaw akade soo ñëwee foofu noonu coxeur yi Gambien ñoo fa nekk Sénégal different coxeur ñoo fa nekk so man bu ma ñëwee dañ ma waxoon benn coxeur bu nga xam ne mi ngi foofu noonu kooku mi ngi tuddoon xaw ma Kutubo after su ma ñëwee ma dem si moom ma wax ak moom ma ne ko dama bëgg a dem naka la tuwaat sax
Libya.
ci beneen dëkk bi Saba.
Is Mohamed Lamine Jammeh, but he goes by the nickname El Boy. I meet him at the bus station where most migrants depart. Usually, those involved in people smuggling hide their identity. Not El Boy. He tells me he has nothing to hide. Traveling to Europe through Libya, or the back way as it's known here, is an open secret.
Because after Saba yëpp si Libya la waaye Saba ngaa njëkkee after si foofu dem soo eggee nga def after mu ñëwee mu laaj ma mu caaj ma naka la di pick up bi ma ñëw ma ne ko ñaatal mi ne ma 15,000.
15,000
CFA. Dalasi.
Dalasi.
Yeah.
And that's how much in euro? Do you know?
500. Wow, five
something.
Wow.
500 something
Euro.
euros. And that was from, where did you travel from?
Agadez.
Agadez to
Saba.
So Agadez to Saba is 500 euros,
Yeah.
approximately.
Yeah.
Right. So you met human trafficker, basically someone who leads, and that's the person you give the money to.
Yeah.
And he allocates you into a van.
No, a pickup.
A pickup van, basically.
Yeah.
Right. So it's no buses anymore.
No.
It's a pickup van.
Yeah.
What happens when you now step into the pickup van? How does it work? Where do you sit?
Pickup bi yéen 25 sometimes 26 people ñoo fa di nekk so dañ leen di paqueté.
Wow.
Da ngay seen bagage yi yoo leen ni kenn ku nekk mi ngi amee saak so before ngeen di dem dañ leen naan ngeen shopping ngeen jënd ay chop comme gari sukur ak meew ak ndox so because si ñi ngay dem si désert bi nga xamante ne foofu dara nekku fa lekk nekku fa dara nekku fa.
Okay.
Sa ndox su fa demee ba jeex soo maree kenn du la may ndox kenn amul yërmande boobu noonu because si yoon ngeen nekk. Da nga war a préparer sa bopp so nga ñëw egg si pick-up bi dox so pick-up bi sometimes 25 people ñoo fa di nekk sometimes 26 people si pick-up bi ba pa ñu jël ay bant rof ko si diggante li nga xamante ne comme am na ñu nekkee side bi ni left am na ñu nekkee side bi daal am na ba pare si digga bi tamit dañuy solaat foofu yeneen people tamit so da ngay gis man sa boppa fu ma nekkoon place bu moo gën a dangerous because si bant laa taxawoon te imagine la li mi ngay daw guddi tamit te obviously foog nga nalaw tamit munoo ñàkk a bañ a nalaw nga ne ba nga egga foofu nag te journée bi am na ñu dee spend 1 week diggante Agadez ba Saba am na nga xam ne dañ dee ba paan foofu noonu nar a delluwaat moto bi nar a delluwaat back si town bi nar a defar waat foofu fii wala dem jëlaat fa bagage bi nga xam ne dañu war a ñëwaat pour defaraat moto bi so loolu yëpp sa lekk su dee ba jeex si désert bi tamit imagine te fekkee xaajaguloo bay egga Agadez so
No, Saba.
Wow.
So, what about your van, your pickup van? Was it a straight journey? Did you have to stop? Was there any issues, any problems?
Wow, after si da ngay dem amutoon problème nag after si dañoo dem ba si kanam suñu dawee daw ba léegi driver bi am na place bu nga xamante def ñoo ñu toog foofu noonu ñu wàcca ñu lekka after suñu paree relax ba benn 30-20 minutes after suñu éega ñu dem waaw am na ñi nga xamante tamit di same thing am na ñi nga xamante tam ñoom seen driver bi du taxaw waaye ñun suñu boss bi su boppam suñu pick-up bi su boppam am na ko fa daanu te driver daf lay wax lu leer ku nelaw ba nga daanu moom du taxaw.
You get into this pickup car and there's this wood that divides you, like.
Yeah. Because dañ lay jox benn bant bu nga ne foofu nga am pour jàppandiku pour nga bañ a daanu.
Okay, so you hold this wood throughout the journey.
Yeah.
And you have to hold tight because if you don't and you fall out of the truck,
they will leave you there.
They will leave you there. They will drive and continue in the middle of the desert.
Yeah.
And there are people who actually fall out of the trucks. What happens to them?
Muno nekk si pick-up bi comme nga ne da ngaa nelaw comme yaa ngi sa kër because yaa ngi si pick-up te bant lañ la jox. Bant bi any minute mun na buddeeku driver bi ak nu moo dawalee dafa rof.
Yeah. He's driving quite roughly and then you're holding this.
ba pare foog mu drive tamit rof because si désert lañ nekk ba pare foofu wala bëri suuf yaa understand so moo tax daal moo tax balaa ñoo eeg suñu eegee ba pare def ñoo wax ni contrôle suñu boppa suñoo nelaw
So the people that fall out of the truck, you leave them there in the desert.
Of course.
And nobody goes back for them.
No. am na nga xamante ne xam nga ñaata nit la ñu romba seen dead body yaa ngi nii tëdd wala ñi nga xamante ne dañ leen ñu lokki sax dañ leen suul ba pare am na ñi nga xam ne lokki ñu sax seen désert bi seen dead body yi noonu leen paagee ay yax yi nit nga koy gis nii fekkee
So basically you fall off the truck and the chances of your survival is basically 0.001%. You're probably gonna not survive. You're probably gonna die of starvation and heat.
Yeah.
And then you get to Sabah.
Yeah. Then you jump on you them lucky you pour ñu dugga Sabah non because man maa ngi amoon benn 500 euro.
Yeah.
500 euro moom laa amoon pour suma pocket money bi pour da nga gis suma eggee Sabah moom laay fay pour nar a demaat back naka la ti Libya si biir.
Okay.
yaa ngi sax foofu yëpp Libya la waaye pour nar a dem si gars yi seen city bi su boppam fu nga xam ne foofu la ñoo pousse ñi pour dana dem Italie.
Okay, so you get to Sabah and then you have to pay another 500 euros so that you can get into Libya, so you can get the boat basically.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm gonna stop here and we're gonna continue the interview.
Okay.
But yeah, it sounds unreal to me. It sounds like a story in my mind. I don't know what to say even.
Wake up, stand up, Africa. Gëmal sa bopp, gëm ni nga doon.